Greetings and salutations, everyone. We're back, and it's time for another episode of Viewport Relay, a bi-weekly podcast where the Viewport team takes a look at the latest news in the gaming industry. As always, I'm your host, Albert Fortune, joined by Tristan Jung.
Hello.
And Alex Nestor.
Hey.
Welcome back, gentlemen.
I was gonna do a full-on, I'm back, which I guess I did.
Oh, there you go. It's been a while. We've been busy. And you know what? Based on what happened, I think we should take more hiatuses. Because when we're not on air, everyone decides it's time to put out news.
I mean, either that or they release it on the Wednesdays.
It's true. Although Nintendo likes Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Directs tend to be on Tuesdays. Also, Creative Assembly likes Tuesdays. They have a meme. Tuesday Newsday.
Good meme.
So, we have a lot to discuss, but we'll try to get through it. Do I even try to say succinctly at this point? Because we're never succinct, but we'll get through it. It's not going to be never forget. You know, I should engrave that episode where
2020.
I listed off like 70 games in a row, and it was like 2 hours. Anyways, we're going to start off with our favorite time of the day. And maybe episode as well, one might even say. What have you been playing? Who wants to start? The pressure.
Should I just go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to let it... We're going to do a let it all... Or no, let's round robin it. I like the round robin.
Oh, all right. I'll start with an easy one. I've been playing some Pokemon Unite. Season 1.5 came out. I've been grinding the Battle Pass. I've been grinding the Ranked. That's about it.
Do you play Pikachu?
I only play Pikachu. I have a 55% win rate as Pikachu.
That's not great.
Hey, he wins more than he loses.
What's your Amumu win rate?
Amumu win rate? Depends on what season. I think I was up to like 70% at some point.
Yeah, okay. All right, here's the real question I want to ask about that game, because I've had mixed opinions, and I've heard that I'm kind of wrong. Is it pay to win?
No, not anymore.
Okay, I've heard at low ranks it is, but when it comes to high ranks, the buffs don't matter anymore or something like that.
I mean, it's only pay to win because you gotta look fresh. And I bought all the Pikachu skins.
Is there one where he has a hat on?
Yeah, there's a hip-hop Pikachu skin that I bought immediately. And then the festive one came out, so I bought that one too.
They could milk you so hard. They just come out with a new Pika skin every week. $20. They've got you.
I'm in. But yeah, I've been playing.
Are there like Arcana level skins?
Yeah.
Oh,
one came out for Alolan Ninetales.
How much does it cost?
It's like $30.
Oh man, Pikachu's next.
They know what they're doing. Yeah.
So I've been playing a bunch of that. I am actually, honestly, better at ranked in that game than League of Legends. Probably because
you're playing against kids.
Yeah, I feel like you're playing against literal like 10-year-olds.
Come on. There's 10-year-olds in League of Legends, too.
Yeah, but they've been playing since they were like 3 years old. Like out of the womb, they were like ranting at players already. All right. Alex.
I'll hit him up.
What you got?
All right. So I've been dabbling a lot in the Battlefield 5. Been feeling the Battlefield 2042 hype, so just living it all in 5 instead. Game's alright. Still the same old game it's always been. But you mean 2 versions ago? Because there was one point in the middle of the game where it was very bad. Yeah, let's not talk about that time of the game. Yeah, it's at least playably fun now. And yeah, I'm of course, as of recording, the beta is coming out midnight tonight on the Western Coast. So really excited for 2042. Basically the only game I've been excited for in a really long time. So.
Oh, there's another game that's coming out next month that you're pretty excited for, I think.
Oh yeah, Endwalker will be a good time too, but like, I don't know. I just have like an inordinate amount of hype for this 2042 game. And I don't know why. I just am really excited.
I'm just worried because it's one of those things where you think they can't mess it up, but based on like Battlefield 5, it's like,
yeah, it's definitely very
they can find a way if they really want to.
It could be definitely very mediocre, but I'm hoping it's not.
I'm hoping for the beta, like, I'm hoping for the beta that the biggest problem that will come out is that this, like, it was really laggy or the servers are really laggy. Because that's something you can fix very easily, hopefully, right? Like,
yeah, because we saw some leaked footage from, like, the, I guess, closed alpha testing, and it looked kind of rough around the edges still. In terms of, kind of, like, unfinished, I guess, is what I would say. But, yeah, we'll see how this beta plays, because, yeah, it's been tight-lipped on that ship, over at DICE. There's really not been a whole lot coming out from them about this game, which was a positive and negative for them, but I think that's probably in response to how they marketed Battlefield 5 and how that turned out. So I think they want to make sure they play it safe and really have what they want to show players at a state they know that they'll like. So, yeah.
So something that happened while we were gone was it got delayed a month.
Yeah.
And we talked about this with New World, at least I think we brought it up, where the 1 month delays are always the scariest delays because it's one of those, either it's almost done and it just needs a little bit more polishing up, or either it's not, like, it's got a lot of problems, but they can't push it back anymore because EA needs it to launch, holiday time frame. And so November's the most time they'll give it. And it could be a train wreck coming out, right?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I
and
think
it goes both ways because, like, a good example was Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? That got delayed from March to April, and that game was really good when it came out, right? So,
yeah, we'll see how it goes because the competition this year is Call of Duty Vanguard. Yeah,
that's true.
So
that's true.
See how that goes. I don't know what the community's overall feeling is on that game. Obviously, it's probably going to be the best seller of this year, just because it's Call of Duty. But I don't know what reception is going to be like.
True.
I don't know what people's feelings are on Vanguard overall. So yeah, Battlefield 5. Been playing it. All right,
looping around. Me, I will talk about the first one because I can give a double update. I played a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning
Who would have thought in 2021 you would hear that sentence?
Yeah. The masterpiece.
And I don't know if you want my synopsis on it right now, but...
Go for it.
Yeah, might as well just touch it now.
I will I brought this up when I talked with Alex on this. This is not the right game to jump into Metal Gear Solid with.
No, it's not.
I had no idea who, like, 90% of the characters were. And the story was so confusing. Let me rephrase that. The story was bad. And at the very least, the gameplay was pretty good. It did get a little repetitive, but it was still overall pretty good. It followed that one trap, and I might have talked about this before when I gave an update on this, where it's one of those games that has so many cool tech tree things to upgrade, but, like, obviously, you can have fun whatever way you want, but obviously in a stealth game, especially when you're trying to get, like, good rankings to beat those, like, objectives to get, like, the good operators and stuff, you have to go stealth. But 90% of the guns don't have silencers. So it's like, you can't use them.
Yeah, it was really hard to ever find a reason in that game to not just use the trank rifle and the trank pistol.
Trank rifle, trank pistol, trank sniper. Or rocket launcher if there's
or a rocket
mission
if you have to
rocket
do
launcher.
Vehicles. Yeah.
Those are the only 3 weapons I use the entire game. And there's like 50 guns in that game.
Yeah, and they're all pointless.
Yep, pretty much. So
did you love the Kojima cinematics that were in the game? Did you enjoy those?
No, I hated like 80% of them. Yeah.
How do you like Skullface?
Yeah, what do you think about Skullface?
God,
How was the villain?
Was so funny when Big Boss just looks at the camera and he's like, "What is wrong with this guy?" And I'm just like,
crazy.
You
monologue.
and me, Big Boss, we're in this together, man. Oh man!
And then just cuts off like halfway through the ride, and they're just sitting there silently looking at each other. Oh man, that's
they're gonna
genius
smooch,
right there.
I think.
Yeah,
they're gonna
definitely. He was
some.
leaning in. He was like, "Come on, get over here, Big Boss."
The other thing I vehemently hated was the real-time upgrade thing and resource gathering.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a mobile game.
It's like playing and it's horrible. That's
good stuff.
That's it. Other than that, the gameplay was really good. I never.
Other than everything that I hate.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like. How can I describe this? This is it's like, okay, it's not the same, but imagine XCOM, right? Imagine the missions within XCOM are like 10 out of 10, but everything around it, like the base building and the narrative and the story, is just like 4 out of 10. But the thing is, you spend 80% of the game in the game, but it's that other 20% that's just really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I would have, actually, maybe Alex can provide insight on this a little bit. Maybe I would have liked it a little more if I knew like the characters and like what the ending was supposed to mean. Cause I told Alex, I watched the ending and I had to Google what it meant cause I hadn't played any other games and I had no idea what any of it meant.
To be honest, if you played the other games, you'd probably hate the story more.
Okay. But at least you know that you hated it on first glance. Mine was just a bunch of question marks.
Yeah, you don't have like no idea what's going on throughout the especially if you haven't ever played Peace Walker. If you don't have Peace Walker, yeah, you definitely will understand almost nothing in the game.
One of the things I also realized from reading the ending was that playing, you know, obviously you might expect it, but I originally, like 6 or 7 years ago when it first came out, thought that Ground Zeroes was just like a demo of the game. But no, like that, there is legitimate story that's important in that game. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't play that. Is it even on Steam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is. Mm-hmm. I think it comes with the definitive edition now. I'm not quite sure on that, but I crossed that off my list, and I hate Tristan Jung for immediately targeting that game for me to play. Yeah, I held back on that one. I remember.
Now you have experienced a masterpiece.
Now I can look forward to Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
All right. Let's quickly go around a couple more times. We'll go quick. Unless you want to talk. That's fine too. Tristan, you got anything?
I played, maybe I can blast off a couple.
Sure. Blast off. Go to space.
I played some Halo Infinite.
Oh.
So that was a lot of fun. I know people were saying it had issues or something, but I didn't run into any issues. It's a lot of fun. Gunplay was nice. Movement was nice.
Why didn't you invite me to play with you?
Did
free to play, right?
Was it? Oh,
or is that only on launch?
Closed
is that only on launch?
Weekend? They had like 2 weekends.
Oh.
And it was only during like certain time periods that you can play.
Look at this guy. Doesn't invite us to play Halo with him. Then doesn't want to play Battlefield with us.
Yeah, he says he's too busy, has a life.
Gosh.
Anyways,
keep blasting off.
There was a weapon called the Skewer, which is really nice. The grapple hook is really fun. Graphics looks nice. I'll probably pick it up when it comes out, to be honest.
Well, it's free, right?
But it's free.
Oh, it's free. Yeah, then perfect.
The multiplayer is free.
Yeah.
The single player you have to pay for.
No, I meant I'll spend $60 on the single player experience. Come on, guys.
True. And there's battle passes in it. Your favorite.
Oh, yeah,
I love battle passes. So that was one. I also played Deathloop.
Tristan, that clip is gonna be cut and played by video game like marketing teams to executives around the world. Listen to one of our customer testimonies. I love battle passes.
I love them.
I did say battle pass twice this episode already. Once in Unite and one. Oh God!
You just cursed gamers to another 5 years of battle passes.
That reminds me, though. This current anniversary update of Azure Lane, they added in a season pass.
Have they not done it before?
No, this is the first time they've implemented it.
All right.
Did you get
Isn't that better, though?
There's a free one, and then there's also a paid version that gets you extra stuff, but I did not buy the paid version.
I find that
as a skin for a character I don't want.
I find that for the most part, for games that you would have played regardless without the battle pass, that the battle pass is usually a pretty good value.
Yeah,
at least in most
how
games.
It's marketed,
in most games.
Yeah. I mean, Unite, you get 6 skins. But you have to grind so much that you usually end up paying for the rest of the battle pass. Anyway, that's an aside. I played Deathloop, finally.
How long?
About 8 hours.
Okay.
Did you finish it?
Sorry, I had to cough. No, I didn't, and I'll tell you why. The game was a lot different than I thought it would be.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was gonna be like Hitman, where you drop into this island and you do this stuff. Mm-hmm. But, in my opinion, I thought the narrative aspects were really great, like the story and the voice acting and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a linear experience. I call it the BioShock
really?
Infinite experience,
Really?
where I thought it was going to be super open world. You get to do your own thing. I think you can play it like that, but the game basically just tells you what to do all the time.
It's probably because they're worried about, they may have gotten too worried that it was too open, and they might have gotten like early playtester feedback. This is all speculation, but they might have gotten like early playtester feedback that like the casual gamer just was like, I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
Who do I go for?
So basically it tells you when to loop, where to go during each loop, and honestly the gunplay isn't that great.
Something
Did
I
you see
kind of
Donkey's video on it? You don't even need to shoot people, you just kick people.
Yeah, that too.
something I kind of noticed. I don't know if you felt this way. Are the enemies always just really stupid?
Yeah. You just kind of run away from them and they're like, oh, where'd he go?
Must have been the wind.
Skyrim must have been the wind. That bullet that shot my friend must have, or the wind's real strong today.
Yeah. So that's my second one. And I've also just been playing a bunch of CSGO because they added a short mode for comp. So it only goes up to 9.
New battle pass.
And a new battle pass, which I also bought. Operation Riptide, guys. $15.
Oh my god.
So I've been
That's
playing some
money.
CSGO because it takes like 20 minutes to play now. And I just like squeeze around it before I go to sleep.
Nice. All right, Alex, you want to rattle some off?
Sure. I've been hitting up more Total War, Warhammer 2. Been watching the Warhammer 3 stuff they've been coming out with, getting excited. And of course, still sad that's coming out next year.
That got delayed. That's another thing. Yep, that came out during our hiatus.
It's what, March now?
Spring, I think did they say March?
Somewhere around there. Yeah, springtime. But anyways, yeah. So I've been playing that, having fun with some of the... I think I was doing Quick Head Taker, which is Skaven, and then also trying out Empire Run. Another Empire Run. I just really
Balthazar?
like playing Empire. Yeah, Balthazar Gelt.
Yeah.
So I just like using artillery, so I always have fun playing them. And then other than that, we actually been starting up a Valheim server in our FC. So one of our FC mates got me Valheim, and I've been playing that. It's like Minecraft, except not Minecraft, with Vikings and bosses and stuff. So I've been learning that game on the side. It's been fun overall.
Yeah, I played like an hour of Valheim alone, and I was like, this is probably a lot more fun with friends, but none of you
Yeah,
played
it's
it.
definitely a lot of fun
So-
with friends. Because everybody just kind of gets their role naturally, and they just kind of figure out how they're going to help the clan, I guess, or whatever you want to call them.
The clan.
Yeah, your Viking
like it.
group.
Yep.
As you try to figure out what the hell you're even doing in this game. What about you, Albert? What else you got?
Oh boy, here comes a big list. Let's start off with the returning games. Bloons TD6. I just saw a Twitch stream and I was like, I should play that game more. So I play like a round a day. I log on for the daily reward and then I play a new map and then I stop. Some days I'll play 2 maps.
I'm going to bug you after this recording. Because I saw you play it, I was like, I want to play this game now.
See, it does that to you. It
Yeah.
does it to you. It does it to you. Okay. Rogue Legacy 2 had their big update last week, so been putting a lot of time into that. I think the next update is probably going to be the final, probably the launch is probably the next update, because they just released the next boss, and like there's going to be 6 bosses, and they just released boss 6, and then the final boss is like behind the door that you have to beat the 6 bosses first, and then you fight the final boss. And now, that the 6 bosses added, logically the next boss would be the final boss. So I think they'll probably be launching with the next update. Got a lot of good value to that. Final Fantasy XIV, building all my relic weapons on the last stage for all of them. Probably will be done with that in probably like 2 or 3 weeks. Just in time for Endwalker. And then, is there anything else? Oh, Power Washing Simulator had a couple updates, so I made sure to drop in there.
Get on those. Yeah.
Yep. One of them took, there was a multi-story treehouse village that took like 4 hours. That was a pretty long
my
one.
God.
man.
I was at PAX last month,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a tournament for power washing speedruns on Power Washing Simulator.
Oh, man. Did you join?
I wasn't there that day.
Oh, okay.
No, we know you would have sweeped.
Yeah,
I
you
would
would
have
have.
swept. Yep.
I've heard you talk about nozzles before.
Yep. New games. Oh, random flashback. Cookie Clicker came out on Steam last month,
Yep.
and I played that religiously for like 5 days straight.
Blast from the past right there.
Yep.
Is there a lot of endgame content? Should I pick it up, or is it just
Cookie
port?
Clicker?
Yeah.
They're adding new stuff still, but I got to a point where I was making like 10 to the power of 20 cookies in like 5 days. I was like min-maxing real hard. And there's not too much at this point for me to do.
It.
But, you know, it's whatever you want to do. It's an idle game.
I love idle games.
Which
Me
type?
too.
All of them.
IDOL or IDLE?
Both. Give me all of them.
Okay. And then, let's see. New games. I picked up Death's Door.
Oh. It's like
yeah.
a Hades, but not a roguelike or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I played that for like 5 hours on a weekend, and then I haven't played it since. I'll probably pick it up again sometime soon. But it was pretty fun. And then I picked up Tales of Arise.
Mhm.
And that one has also I've been playing it for a couple hours here and there, not really like grinding through it. We have a friend in our Discord channel who, whenever I look at him, he's been playing that game. So he's probably almost done with it, but it's pretty fun. It suffers from this weird phenomenon I have with games where you play a game for like 20 hours and then it suddenly introduces this brand new mechanic into the combat. And it just throws you off from like, I just spent all this time like getting really good at this one thing. And now it's like not changed completely, but changed pretty significantly. And I just hit that point, and that's why I stopped playing as much. Cause like I felt like I was getting really comfortable with what I was doing. And now it's like, I'm overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tales games have a tendency to do that, where they'll introduce like a mid-game mechanic or something.
Yeah, and I don't like that, honestly.
Mhm.
Like, in this case, Alex, I told you, like, why can I only equip 3 arts in the air and 3 arts on the ground? Halfway through the game, they're like, by the way, you can now equip 6 arts in the air and 6 arts on the ground. And I was like, this is too much for me at this point.
Yeah. Gotta think real hard.
Also, like, the keyboard controls are really bad because it keeps resetting the bindings. The default is to use, like, E, R, and F are your 3 abilities. But now that there's 6 abilities, you have to do Control E, Control R, and Control F, which for me is like not really nice to press those buttons. And so I rebound it to be Shift E, R, and F, but it keeps it resets my config every time I start up the game. It's annoying.
Yeah, I've been playing with controller. It feels fine, but yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. Anything on Switch that I played? There might have been something on Switch. No, not that I can remember. I played a lot of games. It was more busy than normal for me. All right, that was a long one.
Mm-hmm.
Any last minute? What have you been playing? Because if not, we're moving into the news.
I played WarioWare Get It Together. So
I played that. That's what I played. I beat the story mode in like 2 hours. How about you?
I also beat the story mode. My favorite theme was the retro gaming one.
Yep. I knew Tristan would choose that one immediately as soon as the theme. Agreed. It is the best one.
Also, half the characters are so annoying to play as. I'll just leave that there.
Any character that you can't stop moving is just irritating.
The Cat and Anna, I think, the ninjas that
Cat
won't
and
stop
Anna
jumping.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The last character you unlock in the game, also very difficult to use.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's go to the news, gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here we go. Into the marathon of news. State of Play. It happened. We weren't here, but it happened because it waited for us to not be here, and then it happened.
Then Sony dropped it.
I'm gonna roll through the announcements, and if you want to stop and talk, we can stop and talk. Let's go. Knights of the Old Republic remake, starting it off big.
Yeah, so they didn't show us a whole lot, just a reveal of Darth Revan. I just want to hear this one small thing. Do you think this is going to be the classic D&D style combat, or do you think they're going to modernize it to like more action?
Oh shoot, that I didn't even
Dark
think
Souls.
of that.
I don't think they'll go full like Dark Souls action, but like try to make it more of an action game, like a Final Fantasy VII remake or something.
I think they're gonna redo it. and
Yeah.
I don't know what I think on that.
That's my hunch too, is that they're gonna modernize it, because I don't think many people want to play a game that plays quite as much like the old original KOTOR.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
I would like it if they took it in like a Mass Effect direction or like a Dragon Age direction. Where
Okay,
it's like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you have abilities and they go on cooldown, but you play with your party. Right?
Yeah, that might be a good way to take it. Yeah, that would work probably pretty well.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go D&D. No, I didn't even think of that when this got announced. Yeah. It is a remake, so right, that obviously leads, a lot more developer discretion in terms of changing things significantly.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I'm watching that one with a lot of curiosity to see what they take it in terms of direction.
Man, this one's another like Final Fantasy VII remake thing where like you can't mess this up. Or
Yeah,
they're gonna
this
get
is
roasted
an absolute
for it.
classic. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Project Eve. Oh boy, this one was.
All I can say about this one, it was I think we called it Korean Nier Automata, and that's basically what it looks like. Kind of like a Devil May Cry action game. Looks actually pretty cool.
Graphics
maybe I'll
look
pick it up.
nice.
Yeah, it's
Looks
very
really
pretty.
nice.
So yeah, see maybe a little more of it as it gets close to launch, and who knows, I might pick it up. Looks like it could be fun.
Wait, how? Don't you have to get a PS5 first?
Got him.
Oh.
Got him.
I was like, did I miss a life update?
Maybe it'll like a year after come out on PC or something.
I feel like
Okay.
it will. It will. Knowing like Asian developers, I feel like they like putting their stuff out on PC.
Yeah, that's all I got for that one.
All right, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Let's be honest. All I cared about was Baby Metal.
Yeah, it had Give Me Chocolate in there, which, yeah, that was wild. Other than that, it looked like Borderlands, just not Borderlands directly.
Yep. Ooh, Forspoken.
Interesting premise. I feel like, at least from the trailer, when you're outside, it struggles from open world syndrome. Like it's just completely empty.
Yeah,
Definitely,
it's hard.
yeah.
It's, yeah. At least it seems like it's hard to say, right? Like
Yeah.
until we've like played it, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, This is one of those games where you have your eye on, but you want to wait for the reviews to come out first.
Kind of, yeah. Because the combat looks interesting, because you've got like a lot of the elemental powers that she's kind of casting spells and stuff, which could be really fun, but we'll see what they do with that. Because, yeah. I'm cautious about this.
Yeah, I think we got to see more on this one,
Mhm.
honestly. I think we got to see more, which is fine because it's spring 2022. So, probably, early next year we'll get a trailer for it again or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys want to talk about Rainbow Six?
God. For a second, I was like, wait, didn't I play this game? I have no words for this. I'm not excited about this.
Nope, me neither.
No, it's basically Siege stuff ported over to just a quick zombie game.
Let's keep going. Alan Wake Remastered. Okay. GTA 5. Oh my god.
Yep,
It's
we're
being
reminded
re-released.
again. Yep, that is still coming out.
This game came out on PS3, by the way, just in case anyone forgot.
Yeah, it's coming out in March 2022, which I thought it was already out again.
It got
but-
delayed. It was
okay.
originally announced for September 2022 or November or something.
Wild.
Ghostwire Tokyo. We hadn't heard that. We were all surprised we didn't see this at E3 or anything. It seemed like it was 2 years ago it got announced, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Something
then
like that.
Tango Gameworks had a whole kerfuffle. They lost their creative director,
Mm-hmm.
and then the girl came out at E3, left the company, and then everyone's like, "What's going on with that game?" And then now it's back.
Exclusive
it.
on PS5.
Exactly. I don't know. I wasn't. These are the guys who made what is it called? Why can't I remember the name? Not Beyond Good and Evil. Why is that? called?
Evil Within.
Evil Within. I know it had the word evil in it. Yeah. So these people made Evil Within, but I'm not. I don't really like horror.
It looks like horror BioShock, which I don't know.
Yeah,
which is
there
kind
we
of
go,
BioShock
yeah.
already, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of, yeah.
It's
It
Asian
reminded me of
BioShock.
BioShock.
Asian
Japanese BioShock, yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Guardians of the Galaxy. It's coming out next month. I don't think.
We've seen so much of this game.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
it feels like
yep.
I played this entire game at this point.
Blood Hunt. Ugh, yuck. More Battle Royale. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait, was this... Oh, Vampire the
Masquerades,
Masquerade.
It's not
Yeah.
Redfall. I thought it was Redfall for a second, which I'm actually
Yeah, same
excited
here.
about.
We got Deathloop.
After,
Get off of
after it
Tristan.
came out?
Yep.
Oh, was this before it came out?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this was like right before it came out.
I forgot this next one. It was a really short one. That's
Which
right.
is
We didn't
funny
see any
because it's called
gameplay.
Amnesia.
Yeah. We didn't get to really see anything on it.
Yeah,
But
yeah. This
who
was
knows?
just one of those artsy teaser trailers.
All right, someone pronounce this next game for me because I can't.
Chia.
Chia. Chia.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
I don't even remember this one.
It was like that. Those kids on an island on the adventure game, like little thingy.
Okay.
So it looked cool. It's like an indie project, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to buy it probably, but you know, shout out to the indies.
Yep.
Uncharted. Tristan's
coming.
favorite game. Coming
Yeah.
to PC.
Kind of PC.
Are you going to buy it again?
Nope.
Are you
Honestly, the first game plays like ass. like the gunplay and stuff. I did not enjoy it.
All
But
right.
did you enjoy the character? Mr. Drake?
I
John
did.
Drake?
John
Mr.
Drake.
Tom Holland? Mr. Tom Holland?
John Tom Nolan Drake.
That's a long name. All right, let's keep going. Spicy. I knew immediately as soon as it came up, but Marvel's Wolverine, Insomniac, at it again. They didn't give a date or anything, right? Yeah, it was just literally like
It was the teasiest of teases.
the announcement of the announcement of the announcement.
I'm only gonna play these things if they end up tying it to the MCU at a certain point. But
What if
until
you can
then,
cut off people's arms and like dismember people?
God, like in Logan?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you play it?
I think that was actually in some of the old Wolverine
I
games.
think it was too. Anywho. Alright. I'll let Tristan announce this next one.
Gran Turismo 7. With the date.
Beautiful. With a date.
March.
You've locked that into your
everything
calendar.
dropping in March. Just everything.
March 4th.
Are you buying this launch day?
I'm buying this launch day.
Oh,
Watch the
Launch
trailer.
night.
The organs come in. The
Oh
Porsche lights light
oh
up.
my god,
It's
I know.
like so good.
I was like, Tristan must be like getting off on this
Yeah.
right now when I saw that.
Game looks a lot pretty good. That's all.
I
I'll
mean,
say.
yeah, GT has always been like all the like Forza and GT are always like the
Cutting edge,
Xbox, yeah, like let's show off our graphics game.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, yeah.
I just need my new driving setup. I got rid of all my driving wheels and all that stuff. So I'll probably need to buy all those things again.
You should just buy a Porsche.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Screw the
Yeah.
game.
yeah, just live the game. Alrighty. Okay, this one came out of left field when it happened. Spider-Man 2 with Venom. How many? Okay, Insomniac literally came out with Ratchet and Clank like 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they just announced like 2 new games.
Yeah.
Like, what?
They must have a really good engine.
They do have a really good engine. I also heard they have 2 studios under Insomniac. So they do have 2 different studios that can work on games separately. But this one, surprisingly, we got a date, unlike the Logan, but 2023 for this next Spider-Man game. So
I feel like that's a safe bet. Like, you can say 2023, it's so far out, and then you can delay it and nobody really cares.
you know, that's true. That's true. I'm trying to think of a game that got in hot water over that. I don't think a game's gotten... Yeah, most games that are really far out just never gave a date. Kingdom Hearts 3, FF7 Remake,
Cyberpunk. 2077.
God.
That one, it gave a date only like a year out, but then I had to push the date back
Yeah,
like another
3
year.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. Last one, God of War Ragnarok. I still gotta play they just came out with the PS5 enhanced one, so I should get on that.
Probably.
Alright. That's it.
Thank you, Sony.
Thank
for
you,
Gran
Sony.
Turismo 7.
Okay.
Not enough anime for my taste. Although that Korean Nier game was pretty close.
No, you can't play it. You were like, why am I even paying attention?
Yeah.
I don't have a PS5.
Why am I still here just to suffer?
All right. Project Eve, Alex, by the way. That's what you gotta keep on your radar.
Yeah,
maybe by the
Project
time this
Eve.
game comes out, you never know.
Everything called Project is just made for Alex. Project
Project
Diva,
Diva,
Project Eve, Project Triangle. Is that what it's called?
Octopath Traveler.
Well, I think they dropped Project at this point. The last time we saw it, it was just called Triangle Strategy.
Oh.
Yes. That one they did drop. They pulled an Octopath. They just chopped
removed
off Project from it.
Suddenly you've got a name.
They're always like, and everyone made that joke when it came out.
Yeah, of course they did.
It was like title and development, and everyone's like, they're just gonna call it Triangle Strategy. Anyways, we'll get to that actually. Let's talk. We have the long-awaited, aka no one really cared, but some people did care.
I mean, this is almost a story arc of the podcast. This has been going for so long.
I think Dr. Disrespect goes longer than that.
Oh yeah, Doc Watch was 100% longer than this. But
we still don't have a conclusion to that.
Our legal sciences team has been around the clock working on this one.
Yep. Still have not discovered the reason. Anyways, Epic versus Epic. They're merging. They're becoming one company. That's the result. Epic versus Apple. The ruling came out. And I'm not a lawyer, and a lot of these articles kind of bored me with the intricate details. But from what I gathered from it, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong here, this is how the podcast works. I just say speculation, you guys correct me. Is essentially Apple or Epic took one for the team per se, and the ruling that the judge made was that Apple has to allow their app store to let apps redirect to other payment services other than, Apple Store stuff, which is a win for everyone else. But then Apple or Epic got the crap end of the stick where the judge was like, but what you did was still against terms of service, Epic, which means that you still owe like all the money that went to, your direct payment system. And Apple said, by the way, Epic, we're going to block you for like 5 years from our app store. So
that's a sore loser move right there.
It is kind of a sore loser. And I like how Tim Sweeney also tweeted out that they were blacklisted. So he was like, you want to be a sore loser? I'm going to call you out on it. So I guess Epic doing all the Apple App Store devs a solid, but getting a big L in the process.
5 years is a long time.
That is a long time. But someone did say they looked at the revenue of Fortnite and it was like 4% was the iOS revenue. So like, in the long run, it's not like huge for App or for
Epic.
Epic.
It's not like a massive loss for them. They got plenty of revenue coming in from other places.
And this is just for Fortnite, right? Like 4% of the Fortnite revenue was from the Apple Store. Which, you could say that's a couple $1 million still, but
Penny in the bucket for these companies.
Yep. So yeah, that's it. Did I miss anything? Was there anything crazy? Did Tim Sweeney or John Apple or whatever they call him? Tim Apple?
Tim Apple.
A lot of Tims.
Tim Apple.
Tim Epic? What do we call him Tim Sweeney?
They should have just called it Tim versus Tim.
Do we call him Epic Sweeney if his name is already Tim? Is that how this works? Anyways.
Sweeney.
I think you had the best storytelling analogy there. Epic taking one for the team. I don't think I could have said it better.
That's the news headline. That's the put it in the paper.
Yeah, Bloomberg.
So thank you, Epic. If I ever make my own Apple Store app and need to subvert it to my
your dark web,
not Viewcoin,
not Viewport, but ViewPay, our new Viewport sponsored payment processing system,
our new Bitcoin currency.
Yep.
Our NFTs.
Oh.
I guess that's the kids like to now collect.
Yep. All right. That's it. Let's keep going. Oh, this one's going to be fun. I put this in here for the memes for all of our, because I know Alex wants to make a joke of some sort, probably. All right, so this next one, Konami, famous maker of pachinko games, and shunning developers that rhyme with Bideo Yojima.
Mm-hmm.
Bideo?
Rumored.
Bideo.
Bideo Yojima, right? Rumored to be set to revive, either one or all of the Metal Gear, Castlevania, and Silent Hill series.
Which would be pretty juicy. Because, they've been just sitting on these IPs, letting them basically rot away. They'll make a pachinko machine from time to time, but that's really all they've done with them. So, we don't have most of these games for modern consoles. So, maybe this is their opportunity to jump back in. They'll say they'll remaster these old games.
Question.
Yes.
If a man walked in and was like, "Hello, my name is Bideo Yojima,"
Uh-huh.
He has the glasses with the mustache and the big nose.
And he walks into Kojima or Konami HQ, and he's like, "You haven't used this Metal Gear IP in a while. Would you be willing to sell me it?" Do you think that they would sell it to him?
wait, to Kojima, or Kojima dressed up as not Kojima?
As Yojima?
Well, how about both? If Kojima himself walked in, would they not sell it to him out of spite? Therefore, he needs to go undercover to buy it. Would he even walk into the building? Another question.
No, he currently I believe that he has absolutely no desire to ever work on Metal Gear again.
Oh.
I don't think he has any desire to ever touch it.
Well, that's good news for me, because that means I won't have to play it.
Yeah, exactly. You'll never have to continue on with the story ever again. But I think the Sigma move Konami would force him to own the IP. Just give it to him and force him to make it.
How do they do that?
I don't know. In business, anything can happen.
He goes to work, he opens his desk drawer, there's just a paper in there, and it's like,
you own Metal Gear Solid IP.
No!
They sell it to Sony. They donate it to Sony.
Oh.
And Sony just gives it to Kojima.
They give it to him. They're like, "We need you, Kojima."
But really, if anything, the only thing I could see them doing potentially is, it'd be really weird because it'd be like in the same office, but like across the room or something. Like a Metal Gear Solid remake by Blue Point or something.
It's true. But I heard they're working on something else right now.
Yeah, there's some rumors, of course, floating about that they're doing potentially, I think, a Castlevania title.
I heard something different. I heard, because they got random news that wasn't in our docket, but we'll bring up now that it's relevant. Blue Point Games, who made like Shadow of the Colossus remake, and who made
Dark Souls or Demon Souls
remake. I didn't know this, but they finally got acquired by PlayStation Studios. I thought they already were, but they did like 2 weeks ago. And the rumor is that they're working on something brand new right now, new IP.
That'd be cool instead of just a remake machine. Although they're making pretty high quality remakes.
Yep, I think they've earned it. Like that was their reward, right? Sony's like
for making 17 remakes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're like, finally go do something on your own. Although Tristan only liked one of the two games, maybe even 0 of the 2.
Yeah, I'm worried because in the article, I mean, this is all based on rumors, baseless rumors. Yep. But they say it's based around MGS3, the new project.
Oh, yeah, the potential MGS title, yeah.
And the last MGS game that Konami made was that pachinko version of MGS3. So I'm just scared it's going to be some continuation of that.
What's the last AAA title that Konami published?
PES.
Can we get...
Yeah, it would be eFootball.
We just talked...
Before that. Let's not include that.
Not PES?
Yeah, not PES.
The only other thing I think would have to be like Metal Gear Survive then. I think that was
Can we get Tristan, can you do a little typey on that one?
Can I? This
crunch the numbers.
Turns out the list of Konami games wiki article is very large.
Can you sort it by date?
No, because as with Konami, this page is horrendously structured.
Oh no. Bomberman Online, Super Bomberman are online. I think that.
All right, they've been working hard. Bomberman
They announced that Castlevania collection at the Nintendo thing.
Is that really a new game?
Okay.
No.
That's just
It's just
game.
old games.
How about Superman Bomberman R?
Sure. Okay, we'll give that to them.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
just say
Konami, you've been making games.
no, that doesn't count because Superman R came out 2 years ago. This was a remake. Oh no. Anyways, it's been a while.
I guess if anything, I'd like to see from Konami a actual good sequel to Silent Hill, but I don't know if they'll ever be able to pull it off.
Who was was there any big names associated with the Silent Hill series that you can remember?
Kojima?
You mean
Yojimbo?
Yojimbo.
Bideo.
Yojima.
Wait,
Yojimbo.
you mean before Kojima?
Yeah, the director before, I'm forgetting his name. I keep mixing him up with Shinji Mikami, which is not the guy.
Toyama.
Yeah.
Is he still
Keiichiro
there?
Toyama.
What's he been doing?
He left Konami a while ago.
All right, wait, what the heck is this? PT?
Playable test.
Oh my goodness.
That was the Kojima demo.
Oh my goodness. Wait, WayForward made a Silent Hill, a dungeon crawler. Okay. I don't know what's going on with
I have no idea what's going on right now in this episode.
I don't know what's going on in this episode. I don't know what's going on at Konami. I don't know what's going on with Silent Hill.
Nothing's going on.
Give it all to
Silent Hill.
Kojima. Give it all to Kojima.
Alright, well, let's let Kojima figure it all out.
Maybe there'll be a new director. Kojima will finally take his pseudonym of Hideo Yojima, and he'll make new games underneath.
It's like a shell company or something?
Exactly.
Yojima Productions.
Yojima Reductions. And they'll make these new games. It'll be great, trust me. Anyways, this can't be good. I just know it.
Yeah, I don't have much hope for it. I don't. If it does come to substantiate to anything, at best it'll just be a bunch of remasters on modern systems. At worst, it's going to mean sequels we never wanted.
Metal Gear Survive 2.
I was going to say right now, I was going to say, I don't think Metal Gear can go lower at this point.
It's definitely gone pretty low. It definitely was left at a pretty low point.
All right, long-term bet here.
Yeah, is it a long con that they're pulling off?
Does David Hayter return?
Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't either. I don't know what he's up to right now.
He's waiting for his calling.
Yeah,
Oh
I guess
my
so.
God.
Yeah.
He's been waiting. Anyways,
Kept you waiting, huh?
he voiced Solid Snake Bomber in Super Bomberman R Online.
see,
so
he could come back. He could come back.
He's ready.
That's a safe bet now to make. I think almost.
All right, confirmed.
That's a safe bet. Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
We've crap talked Konami enough. They're the new Todd Howard. So, by the way, I need to read you guys. This was not part of the planned thing. I said his name and now I have to relate it to something. Let me find it. Oh, where did it go? Oh, here we go. A quote from GameWatcher.com. Starfield will have, quote, over 150,000 lines of dialogue, end quote. Todd Howard. It begins, guys. 4 times the detail.
He's doing it again.
150,000 lines of dialogue.
He can't help himself.
He can't. He has a problem, I think. All right. Let's
Internet
talk.
historians already creating the video right now.
Tim Rogers is also getting ready. Okay. Nintendo Direct. It happened. Surprisingly. Because the one happened, was it in March? Right? And everyone's like, I didn't think these could happen again. And then, we had our E3 Direct, which is always going to happen. And then we got another one. So I think we might be back on track, gentlemen. Maybe.
Normalcy?
Tristan? Normalcy?
In these trying times?
God damn it.
You know who else?
Haven't heard that one in a while, right?
No.
What's coming back?
I'm back. Sorry, I just had to do it.
Okay.
We made the joke at the beginning. Anyways, let's go through. Same rules as Sony. We're going to run through the headlines. First one, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
Hell yeah. I'm so ready for that. And a bigger side announcement for this is that this game's coming out next year on PC early. So
not only next year, in like 3 months, this game is coming out on PC.
So I'm excited for that because, I've patiently been waiting for Rise. I'm ready for more Mont Hunt. And so big expansion. It's going to be similar to Iceborne. Good shit. Really excited for it. Nothing else to say about that.
You stole the words out of my mouth. If it comes out on PC and there's no cross save, which I have a feeling there's not going to be cross save.
Yeah, probably not.
I'll probably wait a while for it, and then I'll probably just mod in everything else that I had on my Switch version.
Whoa. John Capcom, if you're listening, I'm so sorry about him.
Shoot this man.
Whoa. Somebody shoot this guy. Okay.
Anyways.
Tristan, are you going to pick it up?
No.
What? I thought you were like a Monhun guy.
I am, but I don't think I have time.
But I'm not Monhun. Yeah, because you're too busy playing like 30 hours of Pikachu.
I mean, Monhun is like a huge time commitment.
It is, yeah. That's fair.
How many hours have you put into League of Legends?
We don't ask those questions around here.
Not in this house.
Tristan's like, that time does not go. That is not free time. That is League of Legends time.
That is work.
That is work.
No, I think I actually played like 2 matches in the past 6 weeks.
I'm proud of you.
No, 1 match. I played 1 game of League of Legends in the past 6 weeks.
Going almost cold turkey. I like it. All right, let's keep moving. Super Mario Party?
Dude,
well, I guess not.
I'm so hyped for this.
You just cut me off.
I love this.
Yeah, it's all the good mini games and all the good levels.
It's online.
You know what they need to let you do?
Big.
Oh my god, this is spoiler alert. They need to let you get the N64 controller that they announced with the new expansion pass and play the mini games with the N64.
Spinny.
And the spinny, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Do you think those control sticks are going to be any stronger than the old ones, or are they going to be just as or more breakable?
I'm wondering if they just like screw it up completely and make them rubber.
Because think about the Joy-Con drift. Is there going to be like massive amounts of N64 stick drift?
Yeah, but that's like nostalgia, right?
Yeah, it's true. Those things did actually drift a lot.
Let's be honest, your palms are going to break before the stick breaks. That's how it worked, at least with me, for my N64 controller. Putting your palm on the joystick and, put it in the circle, and then you look at your palm afterwards and there's just this big mark on it where the skin was rubbed dry. Feels bad.
Yeah, to be honest, bring it back to the game. Out of any Mario Party that's come out in a very long time, this was the one that probably excited me the most, just because it's all the mini games I really loved way back as a wee lad.
It's your childhood, the good old days.
I would pick up this Mario Party if I had a Switch to play it on.
Next time you guys are here, we're playing this.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll play the shit out of it.
It's always hard with 3 of us, because I guess you can do 3-player and a CPU.
Any game.
But
yeah.
If you ever get partnered with the CPU, it's a bad day.
We'll just call in Kevin or
there you go.
Whoever.
There you go. All right. I'm glad there's some hype.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna pick it up, but I've been buying up a lot of games. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this one on launch. I'll have to see. All right. We heard about it like 2 weeks before this thing happened, and we saw it so soon. Yoko Taro, voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, coming out in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, and what a bizarre game it is.
I'm going to pick it up on launch. You know what sold me? I heard that music. I saw Keiichi Okabe, and I'm going to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $20 on Steam.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's pretty nice then. So yeah, I need to maybe watch the trailer again. I didn't quite grasp what was going on during it, so maybe I should watch it or maybe see if there's gameplay vid out. So I definitely liked the aesthetic of it, but I have no idea what it's going to play like.
I love card games, and I liked the last Yoko Taro game I played.
Yeah.
And I like the music.
He's always got creative projects, big and small, so yeah, definitely something to at least look at.
There you go. This one's a Tristan Jung. Disco Elysium.
Mine now too.
Oh,
Final
yeah.
cut.
I watched
that game.
I watched a playthrough of this game. I don't know if Tristan beat it.
No, it's
Tristan doesn't
it's
beat
very
any game
long.
he plays.
It is very long. Yeah, it took multiple stream sessions for me to watch a streamer through it all. But yeah, it's an awesome story. So if you like a very dialogue, well, it's almost completely dialogue driven, just open conversation type game where you got a lot of conversational skills and things that you have, and all these branching paths and stuff. It's really good. It's like a D&D adventure almost.
Is there combat in this game?
Not really. There's combat situations, but it's kind of like you're...
It's like a stat check more than...
Yeah, it's a D&D stat check kind of system rather than...
Because Divinity, you were starting to hit me with some Divinity Original Sin.
It's not Divinity at all. No.
Yeah,
it's almost
that's what I wanted. That's
conversationally done, not actual combat.
Because the conversation in Divinity's... I mean, I know this, the story and the writing is, even better than Divinity, but Divinity was really good with just, the story and the writing, but it also had, amazing combat.
No, this game is not that. But it's really, really good.
Interesting.
Really good.
All right. We'll see. I wait for Tristan to finish it, and then I'll play it. That's how I just got out of playing this game.
Then I guess you're never gonna...
Yeah, that's how I just got out of playing this game forever. Age of Calamity Expansion Pass. Tristan, you have this game?
Nope, because it runs like ass.
Yeah, they tried to hide that as best they could during this.
They
preview,
did.
But they showed some parts, and it was extra crusty in certain parts. They
only showed pre-rendered cutscenes in the gameplay trailer.
5 little snippets of gameplay, and you just saw those frames getting eaten away in real time.
Yep. All right. Oh man, this next one, Chocobo GP.
Oh yeah, Chocobo Racing is back.
Oh man.
So yeah, you got Chocobo, you got Gilgamesh, Ultros, I think was in there. I don't know, it looks kind of like a dopey, fun variant of Mario Kart. If your friends are kind of getting bored of Mario Kart, you can pick this up and just kind of have fun with it.
Yeah.
It looks like it'd be decently fun.
It does. It's kind of hard to mess up a toony racing
game
like
exactly.
this. They all play very
I always
similar.
like them, yeah. They're easy to pick up party games, honestly.
They better have good music, though.
Oh, yeah,
I wonder what the track selection will be, too. Ooh.
Yeah. So they just kind of showed a pretty basic one off in the trailer.
All right. Our next one.
Oh yeah, this
next one's not
one.
very important. Let's go to the one after this.
Oh yeah, okay. God. Yeah, let's get to Animal Crossing.
Yeah, let's get to Animal Crossing. Tristan.
I can't.
I don't even know what to say. I was going to say sell us, but I don't even know your opinion on it, so tell us about it.
You gotta set the stage.
All right. Pink blob, red feet, abandoned city, COVID, right? COVID aftermath. Post-COVID. There you go. The stage is
No. You need a better stage than that.
All right.
Okay, this is the stage.
Okay.
A lifelong friend. Kirby and I are the same age. Did you know that?
Is this the beginning to a fanfic or something?
Yeah, I think so. This is his dojin right now.
Yeah, he and I are the same age.
Okay.
We're actually our birthday in American or North American date
in American days
is only 9 days apart. Because Kirby's Dream Line came out August 1st and my birthday's August 10th.
Okay.
But it took 29 years, but finally happened. It's a 3D Kirby game. I think we were close to Kirby 64, but this is full on 3D, can walk in all directions. Mm-hmm. Honestly, gives me Super Mario Odyssey vibes at some point.
It gave me Odyssey vibes.
Yeah,
I thought of that too. Yeah.
Yep.
It looks, I'm gonna temper my expectations, but it looks like a lot of fun. So Kirby usually tends to have a lot of different ability moves, and the trailer showed a lot of new moves that he has not had before. So Spike Kirby, where he has this spiky hat. He's rolling around like a Katamari, picking up enemies and such. It looks like even his normal non-ability version has a lot of new moves, such as like back hopping, back flipping. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I thought it looked fun too.
I just don't know why it's set in post-apocalyptic near setting.
Well, that's what they said. You're gonna have to explore and find out what's happened to this mysterious land.
I already have theories,
question.
but I won't go into it here.
Question.
Yes.
Is Sakurai involved in this game?
No.
No.
He's always like a special thanks, but
he's done with Smash. He could have been done for a while.
oh my god.
Yeah, do you think they brought him back in to bring in the new direction of Kirby?
I don't think so.
I feel bad because I posted it in the Discord, but were you spoiled on this announcement?
No. I don't think so, because I was also in New York that week, so it was really hard for me to keep up with the news.
Okay. Nintendo, by the way, did spoil this on their own. They released the Japanese website for this game.
Yeah, it got leaked a little early.
They leaked their own game.
God damn it, Nintendo.
Good job, Nintendo. So, yep. We'll have to see. Spring 2022, Tristan. It's coming.
Yeah, it's actually not too far out.
It'll be here before you know it.
It's gonna come out the same week as Gran Turismo.
Everything else, everything's slated for spring at this point.
Gran Turismo is going to come out the same week as Chocobo GP, and Chocobo GP is going to outsell that game.
Chocobo GP sweeps.
Sweeping. Animal Crossing, that's just a direct.
Yep, more content. Announcement of announcement, coming soon.
Mario Kart, Mario Golf Super Rush, more content,
new characters.
More stages.
Are they adding more courses?
Yes.
2 new courses.
Thank God.
The future is pretty bright with the golf game, because tennis got like a year and a half of updates. It was kind of crazy.
Huh.
Like that game started with like 10 or 12 characters, and it finished with like over 20. It was kind of crazy. All right. We'll skip Disney Magical World.
Yeah, Mickey's
KOTOR OG. Coming out.
If you want the classic experience, you gotta play it on Switch.
Dying Light 2, cloud version. Oh, God.
Yep, the cloud version.
Let's not talk about that. Triangle Strategy. I was really bad at this game when I played the demo.
Yeah. Still looks cool.
Looks cool.
Dumb name.
I think it's okay, honestly.
I hold by my statement. Dumb name.
I feel like Triangle Strategy describes Fire Emblem better than this game.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean,
Final Fantasy Tactics did not have a triangle strategy.
Their original premise of this game was literally, there is this kingdom which is famous for salt, and this kingdom which is famous for iron. They went to war, and it was called the Salt and Iron War. And I'm like, okay, triangle strategy's fine.
Maybe they went too meme with the placeholder names. Like they just put in placeholder stories and names for everything, and at some point they're just like, okay, screw it, we'll just release it as is.
They probably had you know how they do it? They probably have these really cool names, and then they don't you know how when you have a really bad word and then you go to thesaurus.com and you find a dever word that sounds really cool? Mm-hmm. They did that in reverse. This used to be called Triple Tactics or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, triple. No, that sounds too cool. What's another thing with 3 things? Triangle. Tactics? No, strategy. Triangle Ooh, that one's a good one.
Write that down.
All right, let's keep going. Metroid Dread. It's coming out 2 days, so I don't know if we need to talk about it. But they showed more. It looks pretty cool. Oh boy, here we go. Next one. Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion. We talked about this. I mean, I say we're saying this it's hot off the presses. This thing came out this direct was 3 weeks ago. So, but either way, there is Nintendo 64 games coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Plus, Sega Genesis. That one got me. Sega Genesis.
I'm shrugging and shaking my head at the same time. I mean, the premise of this is great, but the fact that they're charging you more.
Yeah, it's an extra tier on top of the already.
What is going on?
I will say right now, I'm fine with that. I'm fine
But
with
it's like not even a large library they're giving you.
It's not, but this is how I thought of it. So Nintendo Switch normally, right, is $20 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is very cheap. An N64 game back on Wii Virtual Console was $20.
Yep.
And so let's say expansion is $20 extra a year, which you might be like, oh, they're doubling the price. With Virtual Console, that would be one game. But now you get access to all of them. So in my opinion, you know, we don't have a price yet because they said they will release it later. As long as it's not more than like $30, if this thing eventually comes out with like 30 games, that's not bad at all.
I thought it was going to be like $10 max extra per year.
I mean, it might even be that, right? Like, the ridiculous thing was, for me, was the controller. $50 for this controller is
for
insane.
The N64 Genesis controller, yeah.
But the service itself, I think, is fine. Especially like, man, if they come out with Donkey Kong 64 on this thing,
Yeah, they got Banjo on there.
They did. They got Banjo.
At least the first Banjo. I don't remember Tooie being one of the shown games.
No, I don't think they're going to bring Tooie to it. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to bring like Conker's Bad Fur Day either, but that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but you know, got Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, confirmed Majora's Mask is coming.
And then F-Zero.
F-Zero
is showing up.
And then Sega Genesis games too. Play Sonic.
On the article that we were looking at, they typoed Mario Golf. They wrote as Mario
Gold.
And I was like, what is this game? I've never heard of this before.
I was like, is that like the remaster collection?
The Gold Collection. You know, actually, I did see that list again. Pokemon Snap, pretty hyped to play that OG one, as well as Paper Mario. Ooh.
Paper Mario is a good one.
Oh yeah. I feel like Paper Mario was really replayable. Yeah. How about Kirby and the Crystal Shards, huh? That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah, that game has 0-2 in it, and not the one you think about.
That's true, it does. I forgot about that. So, hype? No hype?
It's decent. I just wonder why it's taken so long for them to offer this, I guess. Yeah, they announced this classic games thing like 2 years ago, didn't they?
But they've been adding new stuff, right? Because last year they added Game Boy, they added SNES games last year.
Yeah, I guess they're learning how this online thing's still working.
They needed to manufacture the controllers, that's why.
Yep. Gotta reverse engineer a controller.
It's true. I should play Echo the Dolphin. I played that on my old Sega Game Gear.
Yeah, Echo's a good time.
Alright, let's keep moving. Shadowrun Trilogy, anyone care?
Not really.
Castlevania Advance Collection, just brought it up. Kind of cool. Kind of cool.
AAA title from Konami. Crazy.
Woo! Can I get a hype for Konami? No, I can't. I can't. ActRaiser. I never heard of this game.
Oh yeah, I knew.
It's a really old game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Super Nintendo game. I remember because they played it on Game Center CX on one of the episodes. I think it was like an Enix game before they merged with Square.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a pretty neat, like, you build a village to get like power-ups for your character, because you're like the, I guess like God's embodiment on Earth or something. I don't know the exact story, but you know, you're like a warrior who has some like goddess who protects him, and you build stuff for the villagers, and they revere your goddess, and you become more powerful. She bestows you with gifts and all that. Yeah.
What a weird game to shadow drop.
It is. It's a wild one to see just randomly remastered been dropped, but it's a classic. It's actually pretty good. Kind of like a Metroid. Or not Metroid, like a Metroidvania kind of game.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to say.
Alright, Deltarune, Chapter 2. Did any of you play Undertale?
I played Undertale.
Did you beat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise. I beat it.
It's only like a 3-hour game.
Yeah. I did not play Deltarune, though.
Nor have I.
I've seen people playing it. I've not watched it, though.
I just like the dog in that game. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, the dog that just keeps growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
Now there's a chapter 2.
Oh boy. Our next one.
Oh, yeah. What we've all been waiting for.
Tristan, I don't think we've talked at all about this.
No, I don't think we have.
I want you to intro it and give us some hot takes.
Now, let's say Nintendo.
Do you want me to let this? You want me to set up the stage? Oh, you're going. Okay, you're going. Sorry.
Let's say Nintendo, a video game manufacturing company who's very protective of their IP, decided to make a movie with their most popular franchise after Pokemon.
Well, that happened in the 90s, right?
Yeah. You have Mario. Who are you going to have play Mario? An Italian plumber from Italy.
Who played him in the 90s movie? I don't remember.
I don't remember. But we're in 2021. We got to make sure everyone has fair... I don't know what the word is anymore. I don't know my HR word. Representation.
Times have changed.
Times have changed. You can't have an Italian man play an Italian man on live action.
It's not live action.
Oh, sorry. In an anime, it's by Illumination, right? Yeah. The Minions.
Banana. They're gonna make that joke with Donkey Kong.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Let's have 2021's hottest star.
Oh yeah,
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Play Mario.
Tristan, you didn't see this live? Oh man. Oh god, that would have been.
I saw Donkey's reaction video.
Okay, that's good enough.
It almost seemed like a meme.
It felt like it.
He's very funny. I forget what the line they used.
He's very funny. Yep. They said he's very
so cool.
Funny. He's so cool. Yep. We'll go
should
for
we keep going?
Yeah, we'll keep going real quick.
And then it just kept going from Pratt at that point.
It started... I don't think Pratt's... I'll put my personal spin. I don't think he's horrible. I think he'll do all right. Right? Like, he's done animated films before. The only problem with Chris Pratt is he only has a Chris Pratt voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, he was in Lego Movie, right? He did the main character in Lego Movie. But, like, after Chris Pratt, it just actually kept getting better and better and better and better.
Better in terms of actually better or worse?
No, like, actually better.
Are you sure?
What do you think of Charlie Day as Luigi?
I don't think that's gonna work.
I got a video to show you later, alright? I got a video to show you. How about Jack Black as Bowser?
I also don't think that will work.
What do you mean it won't work? Jack Black's great.
Doesn't Bowser have like a low-pitched voice?
Yeah, okay. Let me be clear. I sound like Obama. Let me clarify. I still sound like Obama.
Let me be clear.
Okay, first of all, let me get this out of the way. When Keegan-Michael Key came up as Toad, I laughed so hard for like 2 minutes.
It's getting wilder and wilder as it went.
Yeah, anyways, let me go back. So the number one complaint I don't like hearing is people saying, why didn't you cast Charles Martinet as Mario? Mm-hmm. And I was like, think about the video games that Mario's in where he voices. You've never heard Mario say more than 8 words in a sentence. Mm-hmm. Can you sit through 90 minutes of a guy going, wahoo, like, that would get so annoying, at least personally. So, like, I don't understand the complaints of people who are like, why didn't you, like, put Charles Martinet? Why didn't you put him in? Like, sure, I can see why people like, why Chris Pratt? But I don't think people understand if they casted Charles Martinet with his iconic Mario voice and had him talk like the video games for 90 minutes. That would get really annoying. Mm-hmm. That's my 2 cents on that one.
Yeah. I kind of think of it like Detective Pikachu. Like,
that worked out. That movie wasn't bad.
Pikachu was not voiced by his typical voice actress. So,
well, the thing is, Detective Pikachu is a completely separate character from anime Pikachu.
Well, what's to say this isn't a separate Mario?
A multiverse?
Yeah.
No, okay. Here's the theory. I saw this on Reddit. This is the first movie of the SMU, the Smash, or SCU, the Smash Cinematic Universe.
Oh boy.
So movie 1 is Super Mario. Movie 2 is Captain Falcon. Movie 3 is, what did they say?
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. And then movie 4 is called Super Smash Bros. And that's the first Avengers movie.
Oh
right,
my
where they're all going to
god.
join together. It's
Detective
happening.
Pikachu too, or no?
Ooh, that could happen. Maybe that was the first one. It's all coming together. It's all coming together.
And Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't show up until Brawl. Okay.
You can't combine the two largest movie franchises of the pandemic world right away.
Not only that, he
gotta
doesn't
keep them
show
growing.
up until Brawl. He can't show up.
Yeah.
I guess same thing with Fire Emblem. There wasn't a Fire
Well,
Emblem character. But
Until Melee.
yeah, he can come out in Melee. There you go. See, it's all coming together, Tristan. All right. I don't know where we're going with this story.
Yeah, I don't either.
Here's the thing. Seth Rogen, Donkey Kong, funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's gonna do his Seth Rogen laugh. That's what I imagine.
Seth Rogen is like Chris Pratt, where Seth Rogen only has the Seth Rogen voice.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's gonna be like
Donkey Kong just gonna smoke a blunt.
Oh yeah, he's gonna like smoke a banana or something.
Yeah,
he's gonna say banana like the
yeah,
Minions.
okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
It's gonna be great. They have to make a banana joke. Oh man, this movie is gonna be great.
It's insane.
Hot take here first. This is gonna be a good movie.
It's got a good cast at least. I don't know. We'll see what they do with it. I have no idea where this could go.
I will send you the clip later, Tristan, of Charlie Day, and you tell me he doesn't play a damn good Luigi.
All right.
Yeah, we got a clip to show you.
All right. Keep moving so we can get this podcast over with. Splatoon 3. Surprisingly,
Splatoon.
no release date. I'm surprised this got announced before the Kirby game, and it still doesn't have a release date.
I mean, but Kirby also doesn't have a release date.
Well, spring 2022. Yeah, this one doesn't have a time frame, I guess. Return of the Mammalians. Also, thing of note for this one. Does you know Mr. Splatoon 2 with his little pose?
Yeah.
He came out with a Splatoon 3 pose.
Oh.
You have to use your foot. Lift your foot off the ground.
Oh yeah, okay. I know what you're
to
talking
make the bottom of the 3.
Oh.
Yeah. He did it.
I gotta look that up.
He
Yeah,
did
he
it.
did
Yep,
the pose.
Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I remember now.
Squid Research Lab is back. All right. Alex, do you want to talk about this?
Yes, long awaited. They haven't done anything. And then finally we got it. Bayonetta 3. Actual gameplay occurred. And they're doing like kaiju stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that normal?
No, that part's new.
Okay.
That's definitely new. But yeah, it looks good. I like her new look a lot. She's got like this twin tail thing going on. I like it.
Did her guns normally have 3 barrels? Or
Two,
they only
I think.
2 barrel? Yeah, they have 3
Yeah.
barrels in the
Well, it is
right?
Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, so she might have upgraded.
triple
So, you know.
cannon, like a pirate.
Yeah, looks fun. I wish it was on a system that was actually good.
Okay, let's be real here. Switch is a good system. You just don't have it. All right.
True.
All right.
I just hate what I don't have.
It's true. Thanks for that video, Tristan. You can cut this out. Anyways, they faked us out a little. We all knew it was Bayo 3 on our hearts, right? Especially with, was it Kamiya, who literally said like 2 weeks ago, I want to show it, but we have to wait for the right time.
Yeah, gotta wait for Mr. Nintendo to give me the green light.
And then as soon as Nintendo Direct, I was like, all right, the last game's going to be Bayo 3. And then they gave us the fake out because they put the Astral Chain Dog in the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we're like,
I forgot about that intro, yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they like teased a weird looking like Dante Virgil woman.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Everyone I saw was just like, Virgil?
Yeah, so there's a new character, it looks like. Or maybe it's Gene,
what if it's a
but
crossover? Ooh.
That'd be wild if it was a crossover.
But I guess
Bayonetta
that's
meeting
Capcom,
Dante.
so that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. And that would be Kamiya's original series meeting Kamiya's current series.
Maybe they gave him the rights, man.
Yeah. Yojima's figured out the connections to give his other people.
Damiya came in with the mustache. All right.
I'm gonna remember Bideo in the middle of the night and just start burst out laughing.
Bideo Yojima. You call him Yojimbo.
Yeah, I think
playing the golden saucer. What's going on?
But Bayo 3 and Project Eve, I like these character action games, so I'm always excited to see them. I hope there's more of them out there.
You just need one to come out on PC eventually. Yeah,
that's really what I need at this point, is one to actually come out on PC.
Although, who was it? I think I cut it out, but was it Capcom who said they're going to be focusing on putting all their games out on PC?
Yes. Capcom, I think by 2022 or something like that, the COO said that he wants PC to be one of their primary platforms.
I love it. Probably the first Japanese publisher to ever come out and say that.
Yeah, to make a push for PC.
Yep.
So times are a-changing.
And they're changing because, by the way, we had a Super Smash Bros. Direct, hot off the presses. This is actual news from less than 12 hours ago. Thank you for the Smash Bros. Alert on my phone. The final character, Sora is in Smash. I'm so happy.
Wow, there was no foreplay there.
There's no foreplay. We gotta get right to it.
Threw it in there.
It looked good, guys. It was a great like send off to the game, right? Final DLC. You know, like the trailer, he's flying around and everyone's like their amiibo form, and then he opens the light.
He unseals the keyhole.
You know what he did? You know what Nintendo did? They opened the Disney Vault. They opened it up.
Man, they figured it out.
Got the key. And you know what his final smash is?
What?
He puts you into the Disney Vault.
Oh man.
Seal the keyhole.
Is that like a monkey's
mouse?
Is that like a monkey's paw thing? Like you get to enter the vault, but you have to stay in there forever.
Mm-hmm. You gotta replace it, right? You gotta like Indiana Jones it. You gotta swap.
Yeah, Sora out, you're in.
Sephiroth in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't believe they did it. Honestly, I think that's been like Smash Ultimate's motto of I can't believe they did it.
That's true. I think they've known this character for a while. Not just DLC 2. Mm-hmm. I feel like DLC 1, they knew that they were probably going to do a DLC pack 2. Because there was, if they knew Sora was coming, there was no way that they were ending DLC pack 1 with a Fire Emblem character. Like, no way. Like, everyone was so pissed. But the only reason they were happy was they're like, oh, it's not the last one. Okay. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, you know, at least it's been in the works for a while. They were just like, all right, Disney, what do you want? How much money do you want?
It's like, now that Sakurai's not here, DLC Pack 3.
Uh-oh.
Master Chief, Waluigi, Gino, they just put everyone in.
Who's directing this
Open
one?
the floodgates.
Can we get like, who's the Tekken guy? Harada, get him to put them in.
I was telling Albert earlier this morning, I feel like this was Sakurai's don't ask me for shit moment. He's done.
Yeah, he's
done it.
Although did they confirm if Simple Clean's gonna be in?
Well,
no, I don't.
Alex, let me tell you. They show a certain Melody of Memories game I bought, a $60 rhythm lore game.
That doesn't have Utada songs. I remember.
It does. That one does.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That one does. But only if you have save data for that game on your Nintendo Switch do you unlock a special stage music for Simple and Clean.
Interesting.
Swing dance version from the Melodies of Memory game.
Wow, so it's like a $60 DLC to a DLC.
Yeah, I just got value from my $60 game that I bought last year.
Cool. What a great business proposal.
Uh-huh. Also, the rumors is that Nomura's going to write the story for the 7 battles that Sora has to do in story mode, and it's going to be canon.
Oh, absolutely. I'd only expect it at this point.
Yep.
That should be the final Smash. Trying to explain the Kingdom Hearts lore up to this point.
The character dies of boredom.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Sora just starts, Haley Joel Osment just reading, like, a 50-page synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
every time you play with someone, you're like, your friend's coming over. He's never played Smash before. And he's like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, he has like a sword. All right, I'll play him. He gets the Smash ball. You're like, no, Tristan, don't use it. Don't use it. You're like, why? It's going to win. And then he presses it.
It's like unskippable. Even if you turn off the console, when you boot it back up, it just resumes from that exact place. It just keeps
going.
Yeah.
Well, it all began in 2004. I found the Keyblade on Destiny Islands. Oh, God. All right. That wraps it up for episode 79 of Viewport Relay. Viewport Relay is available on Radio Public, iTunes, Google Music, Stitcher, Podbean, and all your favorite podcast directories. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, review, and share it with your friends. We're also on social media as Viewport Gaming on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And before I forget, Tristan, would you like to announce something that we just released for Viewport Gaming?
Yeah, Viewport released another podcast starting this week. It's called Loading Screen. Myself and a friend, Raza, will be doing a deep dive into various video game genres. We talk about management games, simulation games, dating sims, and rhythm games. And we also do interviews with various indie companies. Yeah, so we started releasing this week. It's a weekly release for the next 8 weeks. Check us out. We'll be on iTunes starting next week.
Thanks, Tristan. And now the battle between the flagship Viewport Relay or Viewport Gaming podcast begins.
I mean, this is only 8 weeks. It'll end.
So we are flagship by default? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, this is flagship. This is evergreen.
Yeah.
Only because we're outliving the other thing.
The other podcast is like a survey party.
Yep. And you better catch those episodes when they launch because they're going to go in the Viewport. No, just kidding.
The all Viewport right. Vault.
You can find all of our Viewport content. Wait, why am I reading this? I'm reading it anyways. You can find all of our Viewport content at viewportgaming.com. As always, I've been your host, Albert Corson, joined by Tristan Jung.
Goodbye.
And Alex Nestor.
See you next time.